Hi everyone, it's Miyu. How are you doing? It's been so long since I last filmed a video of me just sitting and chatting about what I've been liking recently, but since it's springtime, I thought I would share what I've been loving during the month of April and also a little bit of March since it's been so long. But yes, per usual, I'm going to be talking about things I've been wearing, things I've been listening to, reading, watching, doing, eating, etc. So hope you enjoy and let me know what you guys have been into as well. Starting off strong per usual with what I've been wearing. So the first thing I've been loving is this Comme des Garçons jacket. I got it secondhand. I really lowballed because my friend actually sent this to me and was like, I think you would love this, and I just lowballed, so I think you can go even lower, and I got it for 40 euros, so thanks to her. Having friends who are also like vintage warriors is amazing, and its polka dot is honestly not that surprising at this point, and I love the silhouette, and it's made out of wool, so I think it's a perfect transitionary jacket because it's still very light and it's been fun to layer. Honestly, I like spring layering because it's not like summer where it's too hot, you can't really wear a lot. It's an M, so it's a little bit oversized, so I don't really wear it like closed. The other things I have are accessories, but I think overall like the spring palette is pastels, which is like not something new at all, but I've definitely been reaching for more color and wanting to wear more colorful things. There's such a surge in like the mint blue, green, turquoise type of color, and I find it also really cute, mainly for like small accessories and bags and charms and stuff, at least for me, because I still love like wearing all black and stuff. So that's a fun color. I obviously love pastel pink. I've always liked pastel pink, but been wearing more pink recently and just more like pastel cute colors. For accessories, I've been loving suede bags. I don't know why, but I've just been wearing these all the time. So I have two. I have a big version that's weaved from Eco Days, and then I have this smaller one that's like kind of a camera bag from S Studios, and they both have the suede texture with the gray color. I like how they're both slouchy, which is like very casual, but they also keep it structured, so I really like that about these bags. And I got these gifted, so thanks to them. I bring this one to work usually. Yeah, these are some new bag brands that are really cool and up and coming. Next thing are these shoes. I got these on Vinted, but they're the brand Mustang. They're very old, like vintage shoes, and I just love old shoes. They just have a better design than what people are making now, to be honest. I love the chunky heel, the like bigger toe. It's honestly like such a sexy shoe, and I feel very tall. I'm gonna put this down because I don't like shoes on my bed. No, I really love these. I've been meaning to get new black shoes because my dogs are slowly dying, and I really wanted a nice pair of black loafers that I can wear every day. I'm truly such a loafer girl and like a dress shoe girl, and these are so perfect. The thing about getting like 10-euro shoes off of Vinted is that usually they break and then you have to take them to a cobbler, and it's a whole thing. These somehow came in like brand new, and the first day I wore them, I went to the Louvre and I walked like 20k that day running around, and I was like shooting something, so that really shows that they're like perfect and my everyday shoe now. And then the last thing I've been wearing are these sunglasses from Marc Jacobs. I got these on Mercari in Japan. I've been really liking these big glasses, but these are like orange. I do want to get some black ones as well, but I love the oval big frames. I think it's so flattering, and it's also so nice that basically half your face is covered, which I really like this look, and I've been seeing like this shape everywhere coming back, which is really exciting because I think it's really cute. You can find so many sunglasses like these secondhand, so I definitely recommend checking like Coach and Marc Jacobs or Tom Ford, even Ray-Ban. Like they have this type of shape kind of everywhere. That's about it for what I'm wearing. I'm just excited to start wearing dresses and skirts again and not like freeze to death. I'm gonna move on to media now. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why, but I've been watching so many movies recently in the past few months, and now that I'm not like going to school every day, I feel like I have the energy to just like come home and watch a movie or like go to the theaters. It's honestly been like my main hobby during the springtime. From the past few months, my favorite movie that I watched in the movie theater is definitely Mulholland Drive. I watched this at like an old theater. It's a David Lynch film, and it's not in like a chronological alphabetical order, which makes it really hard to understand what's going on. So it's more of like a movie you feel than like you understand in a way. But it's basically about a girl who is an aspiring actress and moves to LA and is navigating Hollywood and her desire and passion, but also meeting like another person, and also like they fall in love. But also, do they? Like, is it them? Like, it's very like mysterious. It's definitely such a classic, and I don't know why I haven't watched it. I feel like recently I've just been watching all the classics that like I should have. This movie just feels like a dream. There's definitely multiple ways to interpret it. I definitely had to do like the Mulholland Drive, like explained on Google afterwards, and just like debrief with my friend like while walking home. And I recommend if you haven't watched it. Another movie I watched in the theater was, what did I watch? I watched Marty Supreme quite a long time ago, and I watched the drama. I watched the drama 2 times in the same week. It's directed by Christopher Borley, and this movie I really like the premise and the acting, like Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. I can't talk about this movie without spoiling it, to be honest, but basically the premise is a very happy couple who is getting married, sits at a dinner table with their friends, and then talks about like the worst thing that they've ever done. And this very seamlessly funny small thing becomes this huge thing when Zendaya's character Emma reveals something from her past that Charlie, I think his name was Charlie, Robert Pattinson's character, really didn't know about, and then the drama ensues. I understand kind of the backlash and the different perspectives that people take on this film, especially if you're from America. Overall, it was fun to watch. It was fun to see the reactions in the theater. I think that's why I love going to the theater, and just being able to like laugh with a bunch of other strangers. But it was definitely didn't need a second watch. Like, I had fun with the people I watched it with. But another movie that I watched at home that I really liked out of all these movies I watched was Love and Pop, directed by Hideaki Anno. This is a movie that I've been meaning to watch, like I've known about it forever, and you know, he created Evangelion as well. So the most captivating part about it for me was the camera work. It's very experimental, it's shot on some cheap camera, and it kind of has a fisheye lens, and it also just reflects the nature of the film because it navigates, you know, teenager identity, and it kind of showcases more the darker or like the more uncomfortable sides of Japanese culture, especially during this time, and it reflects a lot about like the cultural and economic times of Japan back then. Next thing I watched, another classic that I haven't watched until now, is Black Swan by Darren Aronofsky. This is a 2010 film about, you know, a ballerina, and she's like such a perfectionist. Yeah, it's basically about a ballerina at New York City Ballet gets her dream role of the main lead in Swan Lake, and while preparing for it, she, you know, has a lot of rivalry, and she has so many perfectionistic thoughts that basically eat her alive. She spirals, and I did ballet growing up as well, and like being super perfectionistic in this type of environment is like so toxic, and they showcased it really well. I didn't know it was like such a horror film though, and the last 30 minutes I was like gagged, and you don't know what's real and what's not, and like Mila Kunis is also there playing like the rival, like understudy character. So those are just some things I watched. Some honorable mentions: I rewatched Monster, classic, like I've talked about it before, one of my favorite movies. I watched The Marriage Story. The acting is amazing. I don't know why I just watched this, but it was great. I don't know why, I think I really like the horror, like thriller genre, because that's like most of what I watched. I watched Exit 8, came out last year, but I finally got the chance to watch it. It's a Japanese horror film that's like adapted from a video game, and it was bad. Like the movie was honestly bad, but it was enjoyable to watch in a way. There was like the plot was like all over the place. Like I just love the idea of this type of movie, like because I like things like Severance, where it's like they're in one location and then they have to like really make a story using one location. Yeah, unfortunately it was like not good. Okay, next thing is what I've been reading. I haven't been reading too much, to be honest. I have a bunch of magazines and books that I got from my office because they were going to throw it away, and I've been enjoying just flipping through my magazines and having a lot of collection of fashion books and other like coffee table books. That's like really inspiring. I'm really sad that like print is getting out of style and like people aren't buying it anymore. Like one of my favorite magazines, The Face magazine, which is like very iconic from the UK, shut down recently. A book that I did read and I really liked was Rejection by Tony Tulatimuti, and this is basically a bunch of short stories, but it's interesting because all the stories, I think like 7 stories or something, are all kind of, the characters are interconnected, so it's fun to notice while you're reading it. I finished it really fast on just like on my commutes to work, and it's so insane. It explores loneliness and identity, and also it's such like a commentary on like social media and like the kind of incel side of it. It's really a book about incels, to be honest, and it literally says, an excruciating examination of modern losers in psychic distress. It kind of just feels like you're on like the wrong side of Twitter in a way. That's like the best way to describe it. Also, like the people around me have read it as well, and it's fun to like talk about. So yeah, if you need something quick and funny and dark and weird and kind of gross, I recommend this. But yeah, I need some new book recs. I'm currently reading this book called Sunburn, but I'm not getting through it at all. So moving on to what I've been listening to. So the first thing that I want to talk about is just something to answer a lot of your guys' questions on the music I use in my YouTube videos, because I have to get it like copyright free. I use MusicBed. This isn't like sponsored at all, but this is what I've been using for like a year now, and I really like it. I have like a feature on there where you can put in a song that you already like, and then it finds similar songs, and that's kind of how I find most of my songs, and the songs are so good that I've been listening to it as well. But I'm happy you guys ask about it because I really do like the songs in my videos. There are like 4 main artists that I usually use from MusicBed, but what's really cute is that these artists I've already listened to before, and it's really nice that I get to use them in my videos as well, because I used to listen to like the Walters and Husbands and Secret American like growing up, just like as indie music. And then I recently found like Uncle Skeleton that I've been using a lot, but I'm pretty sure I have a link or something that you can use if you want to use MusicBed and get money off, so you can check that out. I'll put it in the description, and per usual I'll make a updated Spotify playlist because you guys seem to save it, which makes me really happy, so I'll do that as well. So I'm gonna start off with like K-pop I've been listening to. The only releases I've been liking recently are Nail EP by Eve. I just saw her like a week ago, and she played like all these songs, and it was really cool. Like, yeah, I really like her like experimental sound. And then the next K-pop is TXT's new EP for their 7th year, which is insane. I love TXT forever. I don't have the album on me, but I'm truly just like a MOA forever, so I hope they never change. And then I've been listening to just like a lot of Kara, and I love their Japanese music. I think I realized that since I started working, and when I listen to music while I work, I like need to listen to something really like pop and like hyper. Most of my music is either just like really mellow, like getting ready music, or just like really like hype. So one thing I've been listening to so much while I work is Lady Gaga's Art Pop album. This is like an iconic album, and then I started re-listening to it again, and I was like, wow, I forgot how good it was. It just aged so well, and I can't believe I was listening to that when I was like 8. But yeah, I'll make an updated Haru playlist like for spring. So music is so good. Lastly is like miscellaneous, so things I've been doing. More than ever, I've been so crafty and wanting to do so many hobbies. Started ballet again, which is insane, but it's been since high school since I haven't done ballet, I think. So I just took a class recently, and I had so much fun. It's like an open adult class in the Marais, and the teacher was super fun and super nice and very outgoing, and it's just nice to like go back to something you did as a child and do it without any pressure. And I went with my friend from school who also did ballet growing up, and it was so fun to dance with my friend. And yeah, I'm thinking of going every week now. So, and I also been going climbing, which is a very social activity as well. The only exercise I really like, I realized, is where I could be social and like have fun with my friends. I did used to like go to the gym and like do Pilates all the time and stuff, but I think it's too expensive, and I would rather like dance or climb. So, and also like being in Paris, trying new things, going to museums. I'm so excited. There's so many new galleries and museums and expos that I want to go to. What I've been to this month was Palais de Tokyo's. Was really nice. They had a bunch of new stuff there, and it was pretty cool. And then also I adopted an orchid. I've been seeing orchids in like every store, like supermarket store ever, because it's spring, I guess. And I just got this pink one. And I did like a whole like thing with the water because I did my research on TikTok. It's been giving me a lot of joy to just wake up and look at my orchid. I feel motherly. I feel like I need to take care of her really well. And I forgot her name that I gave her. So, and then for fonts, I haven't forgotten about my fonts. Some new fonts I found. Champagne and Limousine. So cute, super squiggly. And orange, which is very hand-drawn type of typography. So that's some new design stuff. And then lastly, before I go, some cosmetic stuff that I want to show. I don't know if I've shown these already, but I just got 2 of them. This is the Cam Make Marshmallow Finish Powder. I love this thing so much. Japanese cosmetics is the best, and it has like the cutest packaging. And I have like the mini and the big version now because I got sent from home this bigger one. And now I get to carry a smaller one around and then have the big one at home. But this is like a really nice finishing powder and also good to just have with you to touch your makeup up. And then recently I got the Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation in Light 2. And I've been using this a lot because I wanted like a nice like glowy base that isn't too heavy, and I think this is perfect for what I was looking for. There was probably a time where this was very hyped, I don't know. I've been using it first before anything, and it's really light, and I think that's why I like the formula a lot. And then lastly, just some makeup pouches and stuff. I've been carrying this one. They're both from Brandy and they're both polka dots, surprise. But this one I've been putting all my lip stuff in, and then this stuff I carry my makeup around in. And I think they're super cute. Honestly, my most #1 favorite thing have been my antihistamines. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm happy to be doing this again, and see you same time next month. Have a good day. Let me know what you guys have been loving. But I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go watch Devil Wears Prada 2. Hopefully it's good. I'll let you know how I feel about it. Bye bye.